Are you playing basketball or? I'm just not gonna go out there and start working out right now. I need to work myself into that. I'll play some hoop. Sorcery. This is the coach that's won state titles in Illinois or whatever.
Basketball drills today?
Yep.
Not doing it today. No. Probably not going to do it ever.
How come you can't hear this at all? No, just talk to myself.
Let's define ambidexterity. Most of the time, if you ask a player if they're ambidextrous, they'll say, yeah, I can dribble equally with my right and my left. Well, that's not enough for me. You have to be much more than that to be an ambidextrous player. See, your hands need to be ambidexterity in two ways. I got to be able to dribble with my right and my left, but I also have to be able to protect with my right and my left. See, that's another type of ambidexterity, protecting with my left hand equally as I will with my right. You also have to have ambidextrous feet. My right foot is equal to my left foot. They're both separate. I can use both. See, once we start getting those three dimensions of ambidexterity, then you can say you're an ambidextrous player. So right now we're going to work on a continuous cone slide series. And this is going to focus on our ambidexterity. So if I'm going to do a move, I got to be able to use my hand. I got to have control. I'm going to slide that cone through the gap that I've created. This is going to be a constant zigzag. Now I have to have ambidextrous feet to explode to the next cone. And then the action continues. I have ambidextrous hands with my dribble, ambidextrous protection, ambidextrous feet. Let's take a look. Always through the gaps, trying to stay controlled. My eyes got to get up to make sure I'm always pushing in those spots. That's going to get me to control with my eyes. My eyes are getting up occasionally to see where I got to go. I have to have ultimate control that those don't fall down, and I have to be ambidextrous in three different ways.
I don't know if you're going to play it back.
My job is to make college easier because students have a lot on their.
Sorry, coach.
As Michelangelo said, if people knew how hard I worked to achieve my mastery, it wouldn't seem so wonderful after all. And that's the thing about getting great. That's the thing about being an artist of such caliber that you're remembered for hundreds of years after your death. It is back-breaking work. It is a blinding amount of effort. It isn't about natural talent. That myth that some people are born with something that we celebrate so much is just that, a myth. You're born a lump of flesh, you can't hold your own head up. You may have predispositions, but that is a long way from actually crafting your ability until the point where it looks like magic. And that's the beauty of artistry, isn't it? That it's so unbelievable that you're more willing to believe that it was God-given, that they were anointed with it, than that they just worked their ass off. But the truth is, every one of the greats, no matter how much natural talent they were born with, they're remembered because they worked. They are remembered because they did so much work. Because in that work is hardship. In that work is difficulty. In that work is unbearable adversity. But it's in that adversity that the magic happens. And as Victor Hugo said, adversity makes men, prosperity makes monsters. So I know right now you wish you'd been born with some talent. You wish that all those dreams that you had, they were yours for the taking, that you didn't have to put blood, sweat, and tears into it, that somebody would hand you at least something in the beginning, that they would give you some start, some spark. That's where the monster's created. If you really want to get hard, if you really want to get tough, if you want to get great, if you want to be untouchable because no one can bend or break your vision of yourself, then you have to suffer. That's the way of the world. And as Florence Nightingale said, I attribute my success to this: I never gave or took any excuse. And that's the secret. At the end of the day, if you know what you want, it's only a question of whether you're willing to pay the price to get there. So ask yourself, are you willing to pay the price? Because if you're willing to pay the price, you can have anything you want.
I don't even weigh 210 pounds. You've lost me. That's insane.
My total journey is 210.1.
That's
I now
huge.
went from a 6XL. I can now say that I'm in a large.
The truth is that Hollywood's elite actors can get ripped while adding 12, 15, even 20 pounds of muscle in just a few weeks because they follow a long forgotten and suppressed by the fitness industry secret that was used for generations of bodybuilders and athletes before steroids.
What is good, YouTube? It's Coach Ryan Rizuki, and today I want to give you a 7-minute layup drill to help you improve your finishing and your touch around the rim. This will be a preliminary video where soon I will give you some contact finishing, but I want you to make sure that you build that touch around the rim first. Now, the first thing that we're going to do is make 10 normal right-hand layups and 10 normal left-hand layups. Right? Once you finish that, you then have 20 makes. This part should be extremely easy. Then you turn and go into your reverse layups here, where now I'm finishing some right-handed and some left-handed. As you go into these, you're going to be turning your pinky inwards and flipping your wrist inside to get that ball to spin towards the rim. Oftentimes when I see players do this, they turn the wrist in the wrong direction, spinning the ball with the thumb instead of spinning it with the pinky, just essentially getting your pinky to go inwards instead of the other way around. This is something that's very hard and difficult for players to do, but once you get the knack of it, once you get the hang of it, it's going to become a lot easier for you to finish around the rim with various different methods. Now that'll take you to 40. So we went normal layups, we went reverse layups, now we're going to go underhand scoops, just working on that touch from a distance. So we're going here, underhand scoops, 10 right side, 10 left side. You may not see me do all 10 just because I want to get this video moving and kind of demonstrate how quickly we're going to be going into things. So once we finish our lefties here and our righties, that will take us to 60 makes, and we're about halfway done now. So we did our overhands, we did our reverse, we did our underhands. Now here we are going into our side hand finishes, and this time you will be turning the thumb inwards. So you get that ball to spin towards the basket, knock it off the glass. Good soft touch on the outside finish. This is a great finish for smaller guards and people who like to draw contact and move layups. Right, once you finish that, you then have 20 makes. This part should be extremely easy. Then you turn and go into your reverse layups here, where now I'm finishing some right-handed and some left-handed. As you go into these, you're going to be turning your pinky inwards and flipping your wrist inside to get that ball to spin towards the rim. Oftentimes when I see players do this, they turn the wrist in the wrong direction, spinning the ball with the thumb instead of spinning it with the pinky, just essentially getting your pinky to go inwards instead of the other way around. This is something that's very hard and difficult for players to do, but once you get the knack of it, once you get the hang of it, it's going to become a lot easier for you to finish around the rim with various different methods. Now that'll take you to 40. So we went normal layups, we went reverse layups, now we're going to go underhand scoops, just working on that touch from a distance. So we're going here, underhand scoops, 10 right side, 10 left side. You may not see me do all 10 just because I want to get this video moving and kind of demonstrate how quickly we're going to be going into things. So once we finish our lefties here and our righties, that will take us to 60 makes, and we're about halfway done now. So we did our overhands, we did our reverse, we did our underhands. Now here we are going into our side hand finishes, and this time you will be turning the thumb inwards. So you get that ball to spin towards the basket, knock it off the glass. Good soft touch on the outside finish. This is a great finish for smaller guards and people who like to draw contact and move towards the rim, keeping your defender underneath the basket. Good touch, something you definitely want to have in your game. Right, this is a great way to extend it. Really hard for your defense to reach this ball if you can get it out there. So now we've gone and we finished 20 more with those. Now we're going to go with our inside hand, and again this is another one where you turn the pinky inwards. So you can notice as I go up into it, I'm turning the pinky, getting that ball to spin off the glass and move towards the rim. Right, we're going inside hand here with the right, we'll make 10, and then we'll go inside hand with the left after that. Right, this is also a great way to sneak the ball in underneath some bigger, longer, taller, stronger defenders. Great for touch as well. It's another good way to build that spin on the ball and help you to learn how to finish in various different ways. Again, I always talk about how important it is to have multiple finishes just so you can be more crafty around the rim, and it makes it a lot harder to guard you. You don't want to just have one move or
Next thing we're going to talk about here is what we call our daily vitamins. And these are a series of drills that we make sure that we do every single day. Just like you get up in the morning and you take your vitamins, it's no different than some of these drills that we're going to do. And as a player, what's perhaps the most important thing about what you do if you want to be a great player is it's the unrequired work that's going to separate you. And what that means is it's the work outside of practice, before practice, or after practice. And this is where your daily vitamins come in. It's what is your routine before we start our team activities. I've worked with James Harden, I've worked with Chris Paul, Devin Booker, plenty of other players at this elite caliber, whether it's Trevor Ariza, Eric Gordon, it doesn't matter. All these guys have a routine. Now, are your daily vitamins going to be the same as mine? It's hard to say. But the skills that we're trying to work on are also going to be based on whatever your role is or your position within the team. What we're going to look at first is our shooting progressions, and let's take a quick peek. So you may or may not have a rebounder. Maybe you have a partner. If you have a partner, one guy goes and the next guy can go. Right now, Bardo's going to be my rebounder. First thing we're going to do in terms of our shooting progressions is we're going to start out close to the basket and we're going to do one-handed form shooting. There's plenty of different ways that we can do these one-handed form shots. The way I prefer to do these shots is actually just kind of stand under the basket right here, get the ball in my shot pocket above the eyebrow, and my cadence or my rhythm is bend and extend. And maybe we decide that we're going to make 10 or 5 before we move to the next spot. Big keys are to get up on your toes, load that elbow, finish with a high follow through. We want that elbow above the eyebrow on the close, and make sure that every single shot looks the same as the other. Now, some of your coaches may have you do this right here where you face your palm towards, then you drop your butt, you go into the release point. that's fine. If that's what your coach does, is that what you're comfortable with, that's fine as well. I have no issues with that. Some people put their hand behind the back. Some people go right here, drop, and then release. It really doesn't matter to me. The big thing is that we're working on our form shooting here, and we're working on our three-point extension. Once you've hit your number of makes, then we're going to take a step back. All right, so now I've taken a step back, I've increased the distance. What I want to do as I increase the distance is I want to make sure that I don't change my shot. That's the big key to this drill right here. I'm staying with that same cadence, that bend and extend, follow through, dip, hit, and hold. Dip, hit, and hold. So I'm right here, I'm knocking them out. The big focus when you're doing this is not to miss 3 shots in a row. The game of basketball in terms of shooting is all about our adjustments, right? My key here is I'm working on my shot line, and I'm making sure that I'm going to try to keep everything going straight to the basket. As long as I'm shooting the ball straight, I know I'm doing something right. So if I miss back iron like I did just there, I know I've just got to shorten it up a little bit and the next one in. If I miss short, just like that, well, I got the roll. But if I miss short, I know I just need to put a little bit more juice on it, and I'm going to knock it out. I'm good right there. I hit my number of makes. Maybe it's 5, maybe it's 10. Maybe your partner goes right after that spot, or maybe you're going to do all of the spots before your partner goes. But regardless, now I've gone to the next spot, and again, I'm focusing on the exact same mechanics. Bend, extend, ball goes above my eyebrow, I bend, I snap. I follow through and I lock it out. Once I hit the number of makes, if it's 5, if it's 10, no matter what it is, then I'm going to scoot back again if that's appropriate. Now, if you're a younger player, this might be your range right here in terms of your one-handed form shooting. All right, when you reach your range, you'll know because your form will break down. That one was a little bit long. I'm going to soften it up on the next one, and hopefully it goes in. So if you get to this point and you are having to at all change or tweak your form, that's what your range is for that particular day. Your goal should be the next time you get in the gym to increase your range by 1 step, right? So I just missed that one long. I'm going to lock in. I'm going to knock it down. I'm good. My form hasn't changed. Now I'm back at the free throw line. I'm staying with the same concept right here. Bend, extend, snap. Bend, extend, snap. I'm trying to make myself like a machine when it comes to shooting. When it comes to ball handling, when it comes to getting by defenders, you really want to have a feel, right? You want to be loosey-goosey. You want to be in a rhythm. You want to be a dancer. You want to be able to change speeds. When it comes to being a shooter, you want to be a machine. You want to do the same thing every single time. The great shooters shoot the same shot repeatedly, regardless of the circumstance, regardless of the situation. I hit my number of makes. My form's good. I continue scooting back. As I scoot back, I've got to make sure I lock in on using my legs. That three-point extension becomes even more and more important now. It's all about how I can bend, snap, follow through, not change my form despite the fact I'm starting to scoot back. So here I am, I'm snapping, I'm finishing with that high release, that high follow through. Boom, I hit my number of makes. I check my form's still good, I take a step back. Bend and snap. Again, I don't want to miss 3 in a row. I missed that one a little bit short. I need to lock in, give it a little bit more lift. I make my adjustment, ball goes in. Bend, snap, follow through. Most of my shots, again, they're going straight. I've trained my body, I've trained my mind to make sure that I'm shooting the same shot every time, regardless of how deep I'm shooting it from. Well, again, if I check it and I'm good, now I've moved back again. Now I'm here, I'm behind the three-point line, and again, I'm not changing my form. I'm checking myself every time. I'm using my legs, I'm finishing on my toes. I'm going with my three-point extension. Bend, snap, extend, and hold. Again, I hit my certain number of makes. If I haven't capped and reached my personal distance or changed my form and hoisted the ball, started hoisting, I'm going to, again, scoot back. So now here I am at the NBA three-point line, right? Nothing's changing. Again, I'm bending and I'm snapping. Bend, snap, hit, and hold. Bend, snap, hit, and hold. As a shooter, my goal is not to change my form every time I do it. Once I hit my certain number of makes, there's 2 ways you can do this with a partner. Either I'm going to make my 10 or my 5, then he goes. And then we're going to step back. Or I'm going to go all at once until I reach whatever my distance is, and then he's going to go. After we do that, the second part of our shooting progressions is we're going to come in, we're going to add the guide hand, we're going to start low, finish high. Some key teaching points to this one here is, what I don't want to do is dip the ball down and then bring it up. The more movement, unnecessary movement there is in my shot, the more likely there is for something to go wrong. So what I want to do is have the ball go right to my shot pocket, and I want to finish up on my toes. It's going in, it's going out. The guys who have that dip that goes down and up before you shoot, I call those guys janitors. You don't want to be janitors, all right? That's why your head coach got to the gym early. He unlocked the balls, he rolled the balls out, and he swept the floor. We don't need to sweep the floor with our jump shot. So I bend, extend. Again, am I making 10? Am I making 5? Devin Booker, when he does this drill, he likes to swish 5 or 10 before he scoots back. So he's going off of swishes, not just makes. Again, boom, I'm in. I want to be a machine, shooting machine. I want everything to be same every single time. Dip, hit, hold. Dip, hit, hold. If I miss a little bit short, I make my adjustment. I knock it out. Dip, hit, hold. Down, up, and snap. Same thing. Stepping back. Nothing's changing. Shot pocket, boom, release. No unnecessary wasted movement. Down, up, snap. Some people consider this to be boring stuff. I in to knock it down. In, up, snap. Like 20% of my weight's gonna be on my step foot. All right, when the ball comes in, it's out, and now I'm jumping. The hard ones are these up close ones right here. I'm shooting a jump shot from this distance, but I'm trying to snap it off as if I'm shooting it from the three-point line. What we don't want to do is what I call a flick and follow. So we don't want to shoot it and then follow through, and it's very easy to do that at this distance because this is really hard to put the appropriate amount of spin on the ball and shoot it with a soft touch. Again, what's my mix? Is it 5? Is it 10? It's my partner's turn. Poor Bardo here has to rebound for me all day long. It's a good thing he dropped some great assists. He's a dime dropper. Here we are. Boom, dropping it in. Is it 5? Is it 10? Don't know what it is. I'll make one more. Scoot back. I do all of this part of the daily vitamins. So this is before practice even starts. First thing I do when I get in the gym, I did it every single day. I did it before every practice. In high school, I did it before every practice. In college, and I did it before every game where it was possible. And I mean that because sometimes you play in tournaments and you get 20 minutes to warm up. Or if you're at the NBA Summer League and you only get 10 minutes to warm up. But Ray Allen would take that taxi ride over early. Every single game he was on the road, he was one of the first guys there. So now I'm shooting my jump shot. Again, nothing's changing. I'm locked in, I'm shooting it the same way every time. Shooting it nice and soft, keeping it straight. Nice and soft, keeping it straight. Nice and soft, keeping it straight. Taking that step back. Once I've hit my makes, focusing on not changing anything about my shot. I'm shooting the same shot from here that I shot from the first spot. I'm shooting the same shot from this distance that I shot from the first spot. Literally nothing about what I'm doing changes. Hit my number of makes, step back to the NBA line. Nothing changes. If you want to shoot with great range, this is how you build your shot. This is the foundation of your shot right here. This is where your shot is created, perfected. This is where you make game-winning shots, right here. I can shoot a little bit further behind the line. That one was short. My form hasn't changed, so I can scoot back. Kids these days, all of you guys out there, if you haven't built the foundation of your shot and you get back here, you're throwing it, not shooting it. I've worked hard to build the foundation so I can scoot back. A little bit further. Knock that shot out. And not just knock it out every now and again, but knock it out with consistency. Right? Now I can even scoot back. Nothing's changed with my shot. Everything's straight. That one was a little bit short again. I don't want to miss 3 in a row. I'm trying to make an adjustment. A little bit short again. A little bit short. Two. Three. Good. So the next part of our daily vitamins is going to be a ball handling element. I love to do it right after I finish my shooting progressions. I got a nice little sweat going, and it's time to get after it. You can do it by yourself with a wall, or if you've got a partner, you can incorporate your partner as well. Now, things to get plenty more complex. I'll show you the basic elements. You don't want to do more than 5 minutes. Let's take a look. Cool, so we're going to start with 2 balls right here. Again, this works great against the wall and do it by yourself. I do it for about 5 minutes. First thing we got is our alternating pass series. He's going to go pound, pound, pass. Pass, boom. I'm going to throw a bounce pass back to him. He's going to throw a chest pass to me. Again, we're working on being ambidextrous passers. If we want to throw ambidextrous passes inside the pick and roll, we've got to be ambidextrous passers when it comes to this. Now when I tell him we're moving, we're going to take steps forward as we go. Exactly. I step, you step. I step, you step. Good. Pound, pound, pass. I step, you step. Pound, pound, pass. Good. Fire that pass. Perfect. Good. Pound, pound, pass. Good. Switch and alternate. Make sure we stay alternating. Good. Perfect. Good. Finish it out. Good. Perfect. So that's the first element. The next element now, he's going to make a pass. He's going to execute a double cross, and then I'm going to pass it back. Same concept. Here we go. Cross, cross back. Pretty simple. Here we go. Pop, pop. Good. Cross, cross. Good. Pop. Good. Work on that left-handed pass. Good. Pop, pop. Good. Here we go. Get it. Cross, cross. Throw it with the other hand. Good. Here we go. Cross, cross. Good. Come on, come on, come on. Pop. Good. Cross, cross. Very nice. Get it. Pop, pop. Pound, pound. Then pass. Pound, pound. Pass. Double cross. Good passes. Pound, pound. Pass. Double cross. Good passes. Now, a key to doing this, too, is an element of game crosses where we're, hey, pop, pop. Give me a good hard cross. Now it's double through the legs. Just like that. Pop, pop. You got it? Here we go. Let's see it. Pass. Through, through. Good. Other hand. Pass. Through, through. Much better. Good. You won't hurt me. Here we go. Don't be shy. Hit me in the hands. Oh, hit me in the hands. I'm right here. Good. I'm right here. Hit me in the hands. Good. Pound them together. Pound them together. Now we're moving. Good. Now we're moving. Good. Good. Here we go. Good. Very nice. Very nice. Good. Fire that left-handed pass. No excuse me passes. Good. Excuse me nothing. Keep fighting. I don't care if you mess up. Great. 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 Good. Good. Now, here's the deal. If you're only a one-man show, you're in the gym by yourself, you use the wall. Obviously, you're not going to be doing it on the move. Next one we got is going to be through behind. We got it? Same concept. Let's hit it. Here we go. Good. Get it. Get it. Get it. Keep going. Good. Together. Pound them together. Good. Now we're on the move. Boom. Boom. Good. Boom. Boom. Beautiful. I love it. Pound them together. Control, control. Keep going. Keep dribbling. Don't ever pick your dribble up. Good. Keep our dribble at all times. Through thick, through thin. The defense is on you. Good. Now we're putting it all together. So now we take all 3 moves. We got double cross, double through, through behind. And what we're going to do is pound, pound, double cross pass. Pound, pound, double through pass, other hand. Pound, pound, through behind pass, other hand. We put them all together. You alternate them now. Alternate the moves and the hand. All right, here we go. Let's do it. Double cross. Good. Double through. Through behind. Good. Take it on the move. Great job. Great job. That's what I'm talking about. Now you got it. Now you got it. Keep eating. You're good. Keep eating. Here we go. Good. 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 Perfect. The last element of our daily vitamins here is going to be our finishing series. After we finish our ball handling, and of course we did our shooting progressions, we're going to do a little bit of finishing. This whole routine altogether should take you about 15 minutes, 5, 5, and 5. After that, you should be ready for practice, ready for a game, ready to dominate whatever your level is. Let's take a look. This is not a conditioning drill. We're focusing on the technique aspect of the finish. So we're going to start right around the elbows, all right? So what we're going to do right now is we're going to just attack with 1 bounce. First finish, we call it the goofy finish. So we're going to go 1 bounce, and we're going to go right, right, throw off the shot blocker. Let's take a look. Bounce, right, right. Now we're going to switch sides. So when you do this by yourself, you don't have a coach. Get your rebound, touch the elbow, 1 bounce. Now it's left, left. Left, left, right? So the footwork right there on that is going to be, we bounce once, boom, and we're up, right to the rim. Shot blockers are timing your feet. Rudy Gobert comes over, Clint Capella are timing your feet, throw them off by getting it with an in-between step, a half a step early. Here we go. Boom, left, left. Typically what I like to do is hit 3 finishes of each kind. Let's make 1 more for this. 1 more, 1 more. Here we go. Same foot, goofy. Right, 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 right. Here we go, pound. Right, right. Just like that. Good. Dribble it out, dribble it out. hit the elbow, pound, left, left. Beautiful. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add a late change of direction into a goofy. So we're gonna go one bounce, through, one bounce, goofy, which is gonna be left, left now. Here we go. Through, bounce, left, left. Good, do it again. So Kyrie Irving, I believe, gets over 100 different finishes. Again, it's not conditioning, it's finishing. 100 different finishes before most practices. Here we go. Let's take a look. Boom, good, good, good. Same thing on this side right here. Again, we're changing. Now it's right, right to the middle. Right, right, throw off the shot blocker. Pound, right, right, good. Do them again, here we go. Through, up. Good, dribble it out, hit the elbow. Good, turn around. Boom, up, up, good, great job. Now we call this the waiter. Waiter walks around with the platter. They've got your drinks on it. You know, hopefully it's a nice cold ice water right here. Could use one, right? Hey, what do you need? All that. So what we want to do is we want to serve the ball up now. So we're going to have change of direction here, and we're going to go right into our shot right here. Right? This is where if you're a dunker with big hands, you can palm it and you can go up straight to the dunk. But again, we're here, boom, we're through, and now we're taking off of our right to finish with our left. Here we go, let's take a look. The waiter, serve it up. Serve it up, serve it up. Up, good, good, here we go. Here we go, let's knock it out. You gotta make 2 on each side. Through and up, good. Boom, and up, serve it up. That's perfect. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna Euro back to the middle. All right, so again, ball's gonna stay outside hand right here. We're gonna go at the defense to the side, and we're gonna finish left, 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 left. Dribble back out, we're going to the baseline. We're gonna go at the defense to the side, and we're gonna finish right, right. Here we go, 2 of each. Euro, Euro, Euro. Pop, pop, left, left. And the big key here is, what we don't wanna do is jump to the side of the defender and then back to the other side of too far to go. Too far to go. What we want to do is almost go right at the defender and then to the side of the defender. Here we go. Good, good. Other side now. James Harden is great at using the ball fake and different aspects of that to create that opportunity. Here we go, pass fake to the corner. Pop, pop. Good, good. This side, this side. Pop, pop, finish, good. Now we're gonna go inside hand finish. So we're gonna Euro, and now we're gonna inside hand finish. All right, we're gonna dribble out. We're gonna come to this side. Boom, Euro, inside hand finish. Here we go. Pop, pop, gotta get probably a little bit closer. Good job, dribble it out. 2 on each side. Pop, pop, inside hand, dribble it out. Daily vitamins, every day. Consume them every day. My wife says, every single day to live a long, healthy life. Maybe don't eat a lot of red meat either, but I'll leave that to you. Very nice. All right, now we're gonna add a change of direction into a Euro step. So now we're here. We're through, and now we're gonna Euro back to the outside for the finish. Does that make sense? So we're gonna go through our legs, Euro back. Tack down here, boom, and now we're Euro back to the outside. Again, this is your form finishing routine, a part of your daily vitamins, right? So this is a technique drill, not a conditioning drill, nor is it necessarily like a full speed change of direction drill, all right? You're doing this before the coach even gets in the gym. All right, so now what we're doing, all right, we're gonna go along to the baseline. All right, we'll add this change of direction here. We're gonna go here, boom, get around the block, open your shoulders, square to the baseline, and we're gonna go back to our goofy foot finish. It's gonna be right, right with a reverse. So we're here, right, right, boom, reverse. We got it, dribble back out. Ball's gonna start in your right hand on this side. Boom, through your legs, get around, get around, get around, get around. Boom, right there. All right, here we go. Probe the baseline. It's like hockey. Now freeze it right there. You went right through the block.
And I used to have a saying that I used to use a lot, which was your pace, not theirs. And what it means is on offense, you should always play at your pace. Don't let you kind of get rushed up and play at the defense's pace. And for you guys, if you guys can get good at that second bump, now you can make a ton of different reads. You come off a ball screen, you do an inside out on a big guy, and you get into their hip. Well, now you're playing kind of at an advantage. You know what I mean? Because they can't do anything besides foul you, etc. So now what we're going to do is we're going to do this, okay? We're going to advance that topic. So let me see that ball real quick. Say you're guarding me. So now let's review what we've talked about so far. So the first thing is, say he's guarding me up, he's jamming me. Don't give me that much, like actually play defense, yep. First thing we've got is if we reach and his foot's right there, we've got duck under, right? We've got our duck under, get by him, and beat him. If he goes for it, so if we go like this and he takes that step, then we get into our load step. On our load step, our first option is 1 dribble, and then bump him, 2 dribbles, and finish. Obviously, if you can just load step and explode by him, that's always number 1. But the second thing that we did was basically load step, beat him. Third thing we did is, if we load step and we beat him, and there's a secondary defender coming over, and he continues to come, we bump him, hop to space, keep the ball protected, and shoot a little fade. So now we've really got kind of 3 reads or 3 kind of skills. Now, we obviously need more than that. So the next one we're going to do is what happens if somebody's really getting physical with you? Okay, really getting physical with you and jamming you. Okay, what we're going to do is a skill that Lou Williams, James Harden, a bunch of these guys have got really good at, which is drawing a foul. So now you're guarding me, forcing me this way. Okay, I go, and my first dribble, I'm going to go out. Okay, so maybe I don't feel comfortable with just beating him hip to hip. So I go out the first dribble, and then I take a quick second dribble, and then get fouled. So this is how they do it, okay? So if I'm right here, again, he's right there guarding me, and he's playing. What I want to do is I'm going to play live, and you play live, okay? And I want to show you guys a couple different reads. So here we go. We're live. Don't give me that much. Yep, right there. Okay, we're live, you and I. Okay, first thing, if his hand was right there, what would most NBA players do? Circle sweep, right? So now if I want to get his hand off, I just go like this. What does he do? He backs up. Now I take off, boom, get into him. Now I got the foul, okay, or the finish. Second read, I'm right here, same exact thing. If his hand's right there, I'm trying to, hey, foul. Boom, now I'm getting his hand off of me. Okay, you guys are gonna learn these little tricks. He's there, boom. Oh, I'm gonna follow him out real quick. His hand's right there, boom, bang, now I'm gone. Hop, and now I got my fade. Okay, so you see how we're now manipulating the defense. Now we're here, again, he's getting cooked. Okay, we're sitting there, boom, oh, we reached and went under him. Do you guys see how we're just reading him? It's simple. Okay, he's still guarding me. Same exact thing. This time I go this way, oh, bang, and I'm by him. You notice that, like, for him, he's at a loss of what to do, because if he jams us, he's going to get a foul. If he plays off of us, we're going to have a ton of room to operate, so he's really in trouble. Okay? The only one is, if he gets more physical, we're going to do the and one, which is play me defense. Okay, like actually try to stop me. Who's the best defender in here? Come up here. You come up here. Okay, check up. You're guarding me. Okay, forcing me that way.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. You ready? All right. So if he's right there, first thing we're always doing is looking for that. You see how you can move a guy from just simple stuff. You're still guarding me. Okay, I'm here. Boom, boom, and stop. Do you guys see how much separation you can get from doing nothing? He's so scared of me right now that he's 3-4 feet off of me. Now I can make passes, I can make plays. I'm not breathing hard, I don't care. And in a game, I would shoot this every single time. Okay? So now, if you're the best defender here, you gotta play defense. Okay? He's here. You go like this. Boom, look under, bang, I'm gone, and stop. Did you guys see how when you take an explosion dribble, what does the defense do? They drop hard. Okay? So now we build up to secondary moves, which is if you take off, the first thing we got is a cross step. Okay, so now we're here, we take off, and it's lunge, a cross step, and now we explode. And you guys see, because he was trying to lock me up, what did he do when I took that first dribble? He went flying. Okay, so we're going to build up this package pretty simple. So now we're doing this right here. Again, we're here, boom, we're manipulating, and we go, bang, we can stop, we can pull back, we can go, we can drive, we can do whatever we want out of that. So if they cut you off, most of the time we'll use it if, say he's on offense, if the defense either goes like this, where go ahead, and they slide big time, where you don't have an angle, we'll change directions, or if they go and we get body, then you change directions. So if you feel body, you don't want to change directions, or if they slide and you don't have an angle, you change directions. We go with that? So now what I want us to do is, let's break that down. the only thing we're going to do is you guys on defense are either going to jam them or drop hard, and we're going to work on changing directions, and then we're going to kind of build it up a little bit more. Again, okay, we good with that?
Yeah, how do you want to change directions if you get directly bodied?
Good question, good question. So if you're here and you feel body, bang,
right.
change. That's a good question. And that's exactly what we want. If we have an angle and we feel body, so say he goes and you start sliding and we feel here, then I would, hey, and get the contact. If he completely cuts us off, which is what you were talking about, then right here I'm in trouble. So what we want to do is we want to kind of take a mini step back to let him to continue to slide, give ourselves a little space, and then change direction. So I would never want to do this, say you jam me. I would never want to go through him and go like this, because then I'm going to get stuck up. And you see that happen a lot of times. What we want to do is we want to go, and then now I create space and change direction. I lost the ball right there, but you guys understand what I'm saying. When you're here, you just go here, boom, stop, change directions, and now go. We good with that? Great question, okay? So if you guys take off and they're jamming you right here and they cut you off, it's just a stop, let them keep sliding, change direction, get our hands over or under them. If you guys beat them and they try to jam you, we're going to try to get a foul. So if he's right here and say I beat him here and he keeps coming, hey, get into them using the second bump and then raise up and draw contact. So it's one of those two things, draw the foul or change directions. We good? All right, rotate hoops, here we go. Remember, the only thing you're allowed to do is change directions on the first dribble or forget a foul. No, stop, stop. If you're going to get into him, you got to get into him. You guard me real quick. Here we go, we're live, we're ready? Hey, foul. Bang, do it again. Hands out, foul. Bang, I'm gone. Hey, you see what I'm saying? Like, you just got to get into him, get into him. Here we go. Is he too good to, you can't score on him? Okay, well then let me see. Let me see how simple you can make it. Hold on, you're right-handed, right? Good. Now stop. If he's got a hand exposed, what are you going to try to do? At least get him off of you, yeah. Good, now stop. Listen, come back again, right here. Why did you stop?
So I felt like my angle was getting off, so I wanted to...
No, he had you. So when you're here, watch, he's guarding you. You went like this, that should be, boom, get into him. Do it again and just get into him. If you can't get into him, we're changing direction. We're not doing spin moves right now. Good, do it again, do it again. That's why, because he pushed you out of bounds. Watch this. This is what you're doing, so guard me just like you guarded him. You're going like this. So he has all the power. You know what I mean? Watch me, okay? Same exact thing. I'm here, I'm going, bang, I'm gone. Do you see where I'm at? Get into him. Do it again. Get into him. I want to see how hard you can hit him on the second one. Yes! Hey, foul. You see what I'm saying?
So when you're attacking, you want to attack like directly over their head?
Yeah. Like if I'm here and he's guarding me, I want to go right where that white line is. I want to beat him right here, and then I want to see if I can slide past him on the second one. Okay, you're up again. Same exact thing. Get that foot up high right there. Yeah, no, go finish. Yeah, you stopped yourself, but finish it. Trust yourself. Next up, next up. Now stop, stop, stop. Do it again. That ball's out here. Keep that ball protected. No, no. You have a layup. Take the layup. You're up again. He's up again. Yo, take the lay. We're not allowed to do setbacks. We're only allowed to finish at the rim or change direction. Keep the hold. Stop, stop. Do it again. I'm guarding you. I'm guarding you. Come here. You're up. You're up on offense. Grab that ball. Grab that ball. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. I'm guarding you. Ready? Here we go. Now stop. Do you see how me going like this messes with you? Watch this. You guard me. Okay, you ready? Try to lock me up. I'm not worried about you because the ball's back here. Do that right there. Don't let it. Hey, if he exposes the ball, slap it out of it. Here we go. Keep that ball back. Yes, now you're in better position. Yes, get into him. Finish it. Hey, that's really good. Really good. Now stop. Face up. No, face up here. Yeah. Good, go finish that. Hey, if you would have just went up, they would have fouled you. Nice. Hey, great job, great job. Yes, again.
Evan, are you in my room, bud? Are you in my room? Can you grab my phone for me? It's over by my dresser, I think. I think it's in my middle drawer or top, maybe. Sit right there. I'm just trying to get my text so I can log into Walmart.
Evan, where are you? What? This is one thing about you, Eric, I really hate. The fucking puddings that you just lick out and just leave slobbed everywhere. It's disgusting. It makes me want to choke you. You have to see this. It's almost better than ladies' lunch. Okay, Mom? No, not right in a second. Right this second.
Yes, is manager Laura available? Okay, how about Coach Jenny? Any of the managers on duty then? Well, I just finished my COVID, whatchamacallit, and I'm not on the schedule yet, so I'm just trying to figure out if I'm supposed to show up for work tonight or not. The 30th, 29th was my last day, the 30th I was supposed to be good, but it's not listed on the schedule when I go online to check it. Eric Haynes. I work graveyard, night shift. I'm stock shelves. Yeah, is Josh available or is he busy? Oh, okay. Okay. Thank you very much. Bye. existing. Return to work. Yes. Yes. September 30th, 2021. Yes. Yes.
exactly at 7 o'clock?
Yes.
7:38 sharp. It's gonna be on, right?
Uh-huh. Why is it so wrong with you? But it's San Francisco Street.